another sight in the game, cause see the boxing voice.
The task at hand right now is Willie Nelson. I don't know what rounds is like. You know, only 3 of my fights been the distance, so I don't know what rounds is like, man. So I'm gonna just go in there Saturday, man, and do what Tony Harrison know how to do. And I'm shooting for knockouts, man. I think Willie Nelson knows that. I think his trainer knows that. I think his team knows that. So I'm pretty sure they got a game plan on deck for Saturday. But I'm just going in with my same game plan, man, and looking for an early night.
Now, I don't want to ask, is there any pressure? Because most fighters know how to, I guess, put that pressure to the side. But how do you deal with it? You know, so much comes behind Tony Harrison. The fact that you were trained by Emmanuel Stewart. I mean, on one of your fights, you had Andy Lee come in there. There's just a lot of hype behind you. You basically got Detroit on your back. There's no other Detroit fighters or Crunk fighters for that matter outside of Latimer with the hype that you have. Does it become overwhelming or do you welcome it?
It's not. The hype is the wrong word you're using, man. Ain't no hype to Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison is that. It's exactly what you're speaking of. Exactly what you see. You know what I mean? It's real. You know what I mean? I step in the ring and it's real. I'm from Detroit, man. Ain't no pressure in coming from a city where you beat the odds. You know what I mean? So I didn't beat the pressure part already. You know what I mean? This is fun to me. You know what I mean? This is more like having fun. This is more going into the ring and doing exactly what you know how to do, doing exactly where you come from, and doing exactly what you train 2 months to do. You know what I mean? So it's really just having fun. My hard part is done in sparring. I had great sparring partners in camp. And they got me prepared perfectly, and you know I want to shout those guys out, AJ, John, and my man Free, and like I said, I'm ready, man. This is just fun, man. This is just showing me how far I came, man. This stuff right here just shows me how far I came, and it just shows me, man, that hard work can get you anywhere. You know what I mean? And not in a million years that I think, you know, it would be this big or it would be this much fun, or you know, it would travel me to so many different spaces and states and around the world and meet so many great people, man. So, you know what I mean? It's fun to me, man, and I'm gonna continue to work hard because this is what I need. This is what the city needs, and until we get it, you know, 100% around the clock, I'm gonna work around the clock until we get it.
What do you think about your pace thus far? Or are you happy with the way your career is coming along? Do you feel that right now is the time for Tony Harrison to be making his debut on PBC and showing the world what he has? Or do you feel that this could have happened a couple of months ago, or maybe even a year ago?
I mean, it could have happened. It could have happened. You know, I feel like it could have happened a couple of months ago. But you know, I sat back. I was patient, man. I was a fly on the wall. You know, I watched those guys, like I said, no shade, no disrespect thrown at none of them guys to Charlo, because they did what they supposed to do, because that's the reason they being mentioned in the sport and in the junior middleweight division, in the Canelos, and you know, they did what they were supposed to do. You know what I mean? But I was a fly on the wall, man. I just sat back and just waited on my time. I was just patient, man. Patience to me is a virtue. You know what I mean? So I didn't rush it. You know what I mean? It came to me. You know what I mean? Everything I've done this far, I did it my way. You know what I mean? So I'm actually happy with the way it progressed, man. I did it my way. You know what I mean? So win, lose, or draw, you know, I could look in the mirror and say you did it your way.
Last question. It's hot out here in this sun, I know. You got 2 big punches, yourself and One Time. Both guys obviously looking to make a statement. What happens there?
I'm looking to outpunch you, man. I'm looking to set the bar, man. I set the bar. My ESPN fight with Antoine Smith, when Keith Thurman and Adrian Broner fought the next day. I told all the writers and reporters I was setting the bar for the weekend. I knocked Antoine Smith out in 2 rounds, and I think I set the bar. You know what I mean? He had an amazing fight with Robert Guerrero that night, and Saturday, you know, I'm in his hometown, and I'm looking to invade Florida, man, Detroit style.
All right, well, Tony, man, thank you very much. I will say, you know, you're going to be fighting a guy that Vanes Martirosyan has fought, and you've already fought guys that Andrade has fought. So you're already making a name for yourself amongst the, I guess, your co-workers or the people that you know in your division. Right. They're starting to see your name, man, and we wish you the best of luck. We'll see you Saturday night.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Stand up.
All right.